just what we were just saying a little while ago, Joe, that it's going to open up.
The header on goal, they score!
Rogers, he takes a shot, he plays it out wide. Amaya to McBean, and Mendiola in the box! As Bailey has a shot with the left foot.
Little touch ball in. That ball bounces off the post. Is the assistant going to give him a goal?
It is opening night at StubHub Center for the 2016 USL campaign. Tonight, LA Galaxy 2 host Arizona United SC. Hello and welcome, Joe Tutino alongside Ralph Perez. We hope you're having a great Easter weekend. Galaxy 2 opened defense of their Western Conference Championship tonight. Last season, after struggling through parts of the campaign, Galaxy 2 caught fire late, roared through the postseason, taking care of Sacramento, Orange County, and OKC. Jack McBean returns for his third year with the Galaxy Juniors side and will captain the club in 2016. Arizona United SC is a familiar name on the bench. Former Galaxy boss Frank Yallop manages this club as they search for their first playoff appearance in club history. Last season, Arizona finished 9th in the Western Conference standings, but all time against Galaxy 2, they hold a 2-3-2 advantage. Let's introduce you to tonight's officials. Alex Chilowitz will be the man at center with Eddie Jeff, Cameron Blanchard, and the fourth official is Remy Touchon. The lineups, first off, the visiting Arizona United SC, Carl Wilsinski in goal. His defenders will be number 2, Oshena Uzo, Daniel Otunez, Julian Ringoff, and Brock Granger. The midfielders will be Miguel Tim, Blair Gavin, Gibson Bardsley, and Nick Costa. Up top, it's Sam Garza and Chris Cortez. For LA Galaxy 2, Clement Diop in goal, no surprise there. His defenders from right to left, Oscar Sorto, Lee Nishanian, David Romney, and Nathan Smith. In midfield, it'll be Denzel Slager with Rafa Garcia and Alejandro Covarrubias. Bradford Jameson, the fourth on the left side. Up top, it's going to be Ariel Lassiter and Jack McBean. When we come back, we'll take a look at the players to watch. This is LA Galaxy 2 action at LA Galaxy Time.
at StubHub Center. The 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on reigning champs, the Portland Timbers. We are the LA Galaxy. A team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-FREE-GALAXY.
My name's Sebastian Legit. I'm from San Francisco, California.
Sebastian Legit, who's done it again.
I call Los Angeles my second home.
He has made a dream return to the West Coast.
This is LA.
And welcome back to StubHub Center alongside Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino. Happy to have you aboard here, Game 1 of the 2016 USL season for LA Galaxy 2. Let's take a look at some of the players to watch here. You know, Ralph, last year we had a good look at Long Tan. He gave the Galaxy some trouble, although he's not available to Frank Yallop tonight. Gibson Bardsley, here's a player who has bounced around USL. He started out 2011 with Charlotte Eagles, then he went to the Dayton Dutch Lions, Orange County Blues, and now this season opens up here with Arizona United SC. A lot of experience. His best season was in 2015 with Tulsa Roughnecks, 17 appearances and 4 goals.
Well, I think one of the things, Joe, that you have in this league is guys, not giving up. They'll go to whatever cities they're going to give them a chance to dream to get to the Major League Soccer situation. But, this league is clearly a good vehicle for young players to at least now have a way to be looked at, to be evaluated, and then obviously that opportunity that maybe someday getting drawn into the Major League Soccer team.
Galaxy 2, of course, we have a couple of players to watch, but one who's going to be a standard bearer on this team. He's going to wear the captain's armband in 2016. That's going to be Jack McBean. 5 goals, 6 assists last year. Towards the end of the year, he caught stride and led them into the postseason.
Well, when you talk about Jack McBean, there was a young man that was signed when he was 17.
Yep.
Came into the league very young. He had a couple goals in MLS. His physically, it was a big boy, a big size. And one of the things that, everyone was hoping for, hey, a local player that's going to do something, and a striker, which is a difficult position to play and make it in this league. Clearly, I think this year is a big year for him, and I think the coaching staff, by giving him the captain's band, is asking him not only to be a good player, but to also be a leader within the team. And I'm anxious to see his mentality and his ability this year to really maybe step his game up and be a 2-digit scorer, 10 or 12, 14 goals, and be one of the leading scorers in this league.
He'll be playing alongside Ariel Lassiter, of course, and he's getting an opportunity with the big club. You see him on the substitutions bench. He has not yet seen play in MLS, Ariel Lassiter in 2016. But the other player we're going to be looking at is Nathan Smith, who decided that he's going to sign his pro contract, join Galaxy 2, and left UCLA.
Well, one of the things that, UCLA has done is provided a lot of players to Major League Soccer. And the coach there, Mr. Salcedo, has had always a rich roster, a lot of players that have moved on into the Major League roster. And I think what happened for him was that it was one of those things where, do I go back and play another year, or is this the time to come out? These are big decisions. And I think probably if there was no Galaxy Dos, he probably would stay. But
right.
The fact that there is this league, this opportunity to go and get games and play at a professional level, I think he chose that decision. It's going to be interesting to see him play with this group. At UCLA, he was really a standout player. So now let's see what he does at the next level.
You know, it's a pretty interesting matchup here tonight. You have coaches that have a lot of MLS experience. Of course, Curt Onalfo is third year now with Galaxy 2, but coached Kansas City, coached DC, obviously a former player in Major League Soccer, a long career in MLS. Frank Yallop won championships as a coach in Major League Soccer, was the head coach of the Canadian national team. Now finds himself here at USL.
Well, you know, the pathway that many of us coaches go, sometimes you get to the top and then all of a sudden you find yourself not at that level. I mean, he made a decision to go and try to coach for his country, which is always a great honor and a great opportunity with Canada. You know, he had San Jose after being an assistant at DC United, and then he came here to the Galaxy, and then he also went back to San Jose, and then he went to Chicago. And, you know, the life of a professional coach sometimes can be short-lived, long-term, just depends on how things pan out for you. So I think one of the challenges that Frank is going to find now, I saw him down in Arizona at Casa Grande with a 2-week preseason training camp they had. They just finished their broke camp from Grand Canyon University where they were training prior to this. They got a tough start. I mean, they got the Galaxy tonight, and then they got to go Wednesday, I think, to Seattle, and then they go to Sacramento. So they're playing the big guys right away in this division. It's going to be interesting for him working at this level with these kinds of players.
A lot of teaching going on.
Yeah, teaching, and also just the whole factor of, you know, you're going against some clubs that have a little more ammunition, the MLS clubs, to draw players in.
This team gave Galaxy 2 some trouble last year. All 3 games went Arizona United SC's way. In fact, they have an advantage over the Galaxy, 2-3-2 all time. Let's pause now for tonight's national anthem before this very first USL match of 2016.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Tonight's national anthem. Oh, Ralph, we talk about this prior to most of the matches that we announced together, both on television and on radio. Give me the coach's first 15. Game 1 of the season. First off for Galaxy 2, what does Curt Onalfo want to see?
Well, I think one of the things that he really wants to see is, you know, just getting the game started in the way that they want to start it. So what I mean by that is that can we get out of the gate and get the ball to the strikers and get chances and really put a little bit of concern into Arizona, thinking, hey, they got a tough match tonight. They're going to be in for a long night. I've always found that when the Galaxy 2 play in the stadium on this dimension field, they seem to really enjoy the width and the length and the spaciousness that the field provides. So I think that's one of the things that I would want to see. And clearly with the players that they have, can we get it wide? Can we exploit with some of the speed that Bradford Jamieson has, Ariel Lassiter, to get on the end of things, Jack McBean, and create chances. I think from Frank's position, you know, hey, he's probably cautioned his guys, let's just take the first 15, let's keep it a clean slate, get ourselves going, and then once we get going and we found our moments that we can build and get a good generation of an attack, then we go forward in that. I think for sure Arizona and both teams have to have that season opener jitters, the excitement that it brings, and a new season, which always brings new hope and new dreams.
Well, one of the things, if this team takes on the personality of their head coach, Arizona United SC, you're going to see a very hard-working bunch.
Well, I think you're right there. I mean, when Frank played in the league for the Tampa Bay Mutiny, he was a hard-working defender. He believes in that. I think that's a staple that he strongly has philosophically. Good effort, good organization, and that can win games. But I think when you look at roster, you know, this Galaxy 2, I mean, really, these young men are, I think, really fired up because, you know, I think they've seen the senior team already open up their season, and the excitement of now finally getting out of the gate and really getting out there to play a meaningful match.
We welcome you to tonight's broadcast. We thank you for taking the time on this Saturday evening to join us for this very first 2016 USL match for LA Galaxy 2, hosting Arizona United SC. Galaxy 2 in their all blues with the gold trim. Arizona United with the white tops, the red shorts, and the red socks. Jack McBean standing over the ball at center with Ari Lassiter. Bradford Jamieson the fourth on the left side. So a lot of firepower on the field already here for Galaxy 2. David Romney with the senior side. He'll start at center back. Get him some work out there. Rafa Garcia, get him some work as well. One of the players that I think wants to see an opportunity with the senior side. It may come later as our match is underway, is Bradford Jamieson the fourth. Still young. So come back defensively. Collected by Nishanian, who dumps it long, intended for McBean. Jamieson the fourth cannot get on this ball. In fact, a foul called against, then a free kick. Nice crowd on the near side benches here at StubHub Center. This would fill up the track and field stadium for sure. We have the first two here at the big stadium, and then we'll move into the track and field stadium as the year progresses, but we'll get a couple of more here for sure. McBean with the steal. Galaxy have an opportunity here. This ball in for Lassiter, a bit too short there on the part of McBean, and cleared away. There's nice work there by Jack. Unfortunately, the pass in for Lassiter, not enough on it. Here's Nishanian. Long ball intended for Jack McBean, trying to run this one down into the corner. He'll do it. He's got Bradford Jamieson trailing the play. Back out it goes. Covarrubias now into McBean. Putting it on his right foot, thinking about the shot. He'll turn it towards goal, and it's saved by Wosinski.
I thought Jack was going to lay that ball off square for a shot for Covarrubias, but, you know, again, I think the anxiousness to get a shot. It's early in the game, trying to find his way, but, you know, it looks like to me, you know, one of the things that's quite evident right now is that that's the game plan for the Galaxy, really to go at that back four of Arizona early and quick.
Arizona getting the ball into the offensive end for the first time. Early moments of this match, it'll be a goal kick for Clement Diop. He's got Nishanian far side, near side David Romney, Rafa Garcia, and he's telling everybody to get into midfield now. Very athletic goalkeeper, Diop. I think as he grows and matures in net, he'll pick his spots of when to come out to the top of the box. Last year, he roamed around that entire box, which is a little unusual at times.
Well, I think, you know, one thing about goalkeepers, Joe, and you know that as a former keeper, is that the maturity, you know, to learn to play the position, to have a steadiness approach to your game.
continuity, certainly. Here's Wilsinski. He'll come near side. Atunez. And a throw here for Arizona United SC. And goalkeepers mature at older ages. I mean, when you look at a goalkeeper that's in his early 30s, that's their prime, right?
Right. Well, I mean, you know, I think one of the things that these young goalkeepers, though, which is great now with this league, is they can get games and meaningful games like this, where when Major League Soccer the first 10 years, you had a good young keeper, but you couldn't get him games, you know, and that's what really helps.
Well, I think it's looking more and more like we need these goalkeepers to get games, because at the highest level, it's not quite there right now.
Well,
here's Nishanian.
Well, I think you're right there, and I think we need to develop a pool of good goalkeepers in America.
Nice ball here. Rafa Garcia trying to find Bradford Jamieson. This will be a throw. Nathan Smith back out. Romney, big left-footed ball, top of the area. This will go through. Slager. Nice cross down low across the 6. No blue shirt there, but it's run down by Bradford Jamieson, the 4th once again. Back out it'll come. Smith knocks it back for Rafa Garcia. Covarrubias, top of that center circle. Galaxy 2 going touchline to touchline here. Sorto. Back to Nishanian. And again, Nishanian as they set up again. This one intended for McBean, intercepted, and it'll be cleared here by Miguel Tim. Again, Garcia tries to find McBean. Slager doing well to keep it in play. Bracketed by 2 defenders. Keeps possession. A 3rd defender comes in. Good work there in tight quarters. Nishani unfortunate, able to get on this ball. And it's cleared long. Another ball into the Galaxy defense, and this will be collected by Diop. Romney. Bean making the run to get on this one. Trying to get away from his defender. Does a good job to keep his feet and earn the corner kick. Julian Ringolf was all over him. Could have been a foul.
Well, it clearly was a foul, but the referee played on. But one of the things I've noticed with Jack tonight, already on 2 good runs into that left flank, is he looks a little quicker. You know, it looks like he's, you know, growing into that big body of his, and that's good to see, because I think that the Galaxy really need that from him, to be able to get to balls like that, hold on, keep them, and build off his ability there.
Here's Covarrubias, sends it through. Lassiter gets on the end of it. A great save by Wilsinski, and it'll be cleared out. Covarrubias to keep this one alive. I should say Nishanian to keep it alive, and a foul is called against him. Somewhat of a dangerous slide tackle there.
Yeah, it was, and really got him. But what a good header, as we see the replay now on the big screen. Nice ball played in, got up, hit it to the far post, but it wasn't hit with the power. It kind of floated to that far post, and the keeper got the footwork over.
Got on the end of that cross.
And did a nice job to parry that ball and save it from going in the back of the net.
Many times on a ball that's struck like that, that kind of floats towards the back post, it takes the goalkeeper a half second to kind of find it, to see where it is, and the reaction was great by Wilsinski.
No, it was a good save, fine save by him to keep it 0-0.
Here's Arizona on possession. Sam Garza able to send it forward, collected here by Bardsley, offside. Diop, just inside 8 minutes. 0-0, best chance happened moments ago off the corner for LA Galaxy 2. Lead to Nishanian with a glancing header to the back post, and Wilsinski, Carl Wilsinski coming up big. McBean gets this one left side. Bradford Jamieson the 4th. 3 defenders around him. He'll send it into the box, clear to the top of the area. Covarrubias thinking about the shot. Now he'll go wide, back out. Bradford Jamison, the fourth on the corner. Two defenders, the third defender, he beats all three, sends it back through just behind Jack McBean. Sorto dumps it in again, cleared away. Nathan Smith keeps it alive. He'll go back defensively to midfield. Romney. Covarrubias and a throw for Arizona United SC.
Well, I think there was some great movements there, Joe. Some real good dribbling skills, but I think someone's got to get that shot off. I mean, there's two good balls now that have been driven hard across the box, but no shot or a follow-up or finding that forward.
I thought Covarrubias was going to take that shot. Looked like he had a decent angle to go to goal. And once he went left, he took a shot away from himself.
And he likes to shoot.
Yeah. It's a nice steal again by McBean. Lassiter calling for the ball. He has it now on his right foot, rounding the defender. And is he brought down? He is. Looked like our referee was pointing to the spot. Now he'll go to the linesperson at the far side. And he'll walk it to the spot. A chance here for Galaxy 2 to take the lead.
I thought it was a penalty right away, Joe. I thought that, he got taken down. Again, the fake of the shot, draw it upon. So it's interesting how he ran to the linesman.
Yeah, normally he'll stay at the spot, no?
Right.
So he pointed to the spot, conferred with the linesman, confirmed it was a penalty, and now Galaxy 2 has a chance to take a 1-0 lead here. Ari Lassiter will line it up. He'll put it on his left foot here. Goalkeeper Wilsinski on the goal line. Lassiter fires, he scores! And Ari Lassiter picks up the first goal of the 2016 season for LA Galaxy 2 from the spot. It is 1-0 as we enter the 11th minute.
Well, they created some chances. They put some pressure on that back four, and obviously a foul taken down in the box, and he took the penalty very well. He struck it well, put it for, side netting there, and good goal.
They were buzzing around that net. They earned the penalty kick. Lassiter stuttered a bit and then just went right to the back corner. Side netting. No chance for Wilsinski. Here's Uzo for Arizona United SC. Plays it across the near side defensively. Ringgoff in trouble, and this one out of play. And possession here to the Galaxy.
Well, Julian Ringgoff didn't know what was coming when he got pressed on that ball to cough it up. I mean, he's got to play a little quicker getting out of the back.
Hey, keep up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL and its 29 teams. 29 teams in USL now, getting bigger and bigger. One nothing Galaxy 2. Arizona United SC on possession here. The long ball ahead. Intended for Cortez. Come back to midfield, still on possession. They'll move it left side this time. Sorto defending on the play. The big cross through the penalty area. Will be run down along the near side. Nathan Smith defending here for Galaxy 2. Collected by Antunes, and could have been better on that pass. Romney with the clearance, not far enough. Still on the attack, Arizona United. Shot from distance here by Garza, blocked. Garza again on possession. Back on his right foot, puts it on his left, sends it through. This will be offside. And possession back to Galaxy 2 here. Looked like he had a better pass to Chris Cortez, and when the ball went wide,
Looks like he's
So the
awarded
flag
the
went
corner.
up, and now it's been overruled, and a corner kick has been awarded.
Well, I think one of the things, you know, when you look at the Arizona and you look at the Galaxy lineups, you know, which team has more of the returning guys together.
Right.
That always helps a great deal.
Here's Garza towards the spot. The header towards goal, off a body and out. Still kept alive for a moment. Bradford Jamieson, the fourth. He was fouled and a free kick. Clerk Gavin there.
Well, on this header, Joe, they got it on goal, but the Arizona player actually blocked it. He was in front of the goal. But it was a good ball by Garza, served in, and a good header to get in on it and put it on goal.
I think Nathan Smith was there as well. Here's the restart. Diop. Trying to find McBean. He wanted the foul. He won't get it this time around. Covarrubias back to Romney. Nishanian this time. Chased down there by Cortez. It'll go right side. Sorto. He'll lob it long. Lassiter will run it down right side. Time Bradford Jamieson on the right. Has the ball taken away. Wilsinski tries to get this one in the midfield, but not hit it as well as he'd like. Foul against Garcia. About 15 minutes in, Coach. What do you think?
Well, I think that clearly, you know, the Galaxy, I think, imposed their game on Arizona in that first 15, and getting the goal is always instrumental as far as setting the tone to what you want in that first 15.
Nathan Smith, his clearance block. Romney able to clear for a moment, but not far enough. Collected here by Garza. Good job by Covarrubias. Gets in front of that one. Bradford Jamieson, the fourth, buys some time. Smith. Romney all the way back to his keeper. Covarrubias. I think if you're Frank Yallop, you probably want your team to press a little higher, don't you?
Well, I think that in this
At least
half,
one more forward.
No, I think in this half they're just trying to make sure they get numbers behind with the speed that the Galaxy have. They're not going to press on the Galaxy half.
Another long ball intended for McBean. So we'll go to Wilsinski. Could be 2-0 if not for his great save earlier on the header by Nishanian. Here's Bardsley, or I should say Gavin. Will come back defensively. Uzo all the way back to the keeper once again. A lot of an animation along the Arizona United SC bench right now. Coach is a bit frustrated in what they're seeing and what they want to see from their players. Come near side for Antunes. This is out of play. Too much of the pass for a throw. LA Galaxy 2.
Well, that's their issue right now, is that, you know, not being able to really build this ball, hold this ball, possess it against the Galaxy, especially once they cross the midline, and they're just struggling to get forward.
Here's Rafa Garcia now. They'll play back defensively. They'll work the right side. Slager. Good move as he takes it up the wing. Plays it through. This will come out to the top of the area and clear it out. Good ball along the ground there. Nathan Smith. It'll find Bradford Jamieson. He'll knife towards goal to the back post. And this one looked like it may have deflected off a hand of Wilsinski. It is a corner kick now for LA Galaxy 2.
So one of the things that I've noticed here right now, and I think this is something I'm sure Kurt will say at halftime, is that, hey, we're turning corners, we're getting the ball wide, we're getting driven balls across that box, but we got to get better spacing with our forwards to be there on the end of these things, because someone's on that back post, they could have had 2 tap-ins today already.
Here's the corner kick from the right side. Cleared away this time. Bradford Jamieson will keep it alive, and then he's swiped to the ground. That's a foul and should be a yellow card, I believe. Gibson Bardsley went in pretty hard there. No.
Ooh. That's definitely a yellow card because it wasn't even close to, you know, winning the ball. I mean, he just wiped him out.
Oh, free kick here for Galaxy 2. Look at it one more time. The late shot there, and just a foul. He's fortunate. Covarrubias with the restart. Goes back post this time. Play towards the center. Romney to keep it alive. Here's Lassiter. Can't play it through the defender this time. Cleared away. It'll be a throw. Touched last by Lassiter. Covarrubias. Lassiter was dancing in front there. He got the ball stripped away. A lot of talent there by that youngster. The question is, how do you find the balance, Ralph? How do you find the balance that he's going to need as he grows up?
Well, I think, you know, it surely helps that your dad was a national team player and a leading scorer in this league. Someone to give you advice. Chatted with him prior to the game. I think that, you know, a young player like this now just has to hone his skills, you know, to be able to bring it every day in training and games. That's the big learning curve now.
Here's Bradford Jamieson, the fourth. You'll find McBean. He's brought down. That's a foul. Galaxy were looking for a foul earlier there. Covarrubias, looking at our official. Antunes gets a verbal warning from our referee. Play continues. Garcia. Here's Nishanian. Trying to find McBean. Into the corner it'll go. Kept alive. No. Lots of speed on this younger Galaxy side.
Well, I think they've got good speed wide, Joe, and that's very helpful.
Hey fans, become a fan of the USL on Facebook for exclusive news and interactive content. Another throw-in coming up here. Offside here is Bradford Jamieson, the fourth. Do better with that. Garza. That was too easy for the Galaxy defense. Sorto. I think the problem with Arizona United is, and I know they want to be compact behind the ball, but when they get into the offense, they need to get some numbers forward. There are a lot of blue shirts back there. And if you're not challenging all the back seven, for the sake of argument, as we look at it right now, it's harder to defend, right?
No, you're right.
For 90 minutes.
Well, it's all about numbers, Joe. It's can you get numbers forward to support, and can you get numbers back? And if you're outnumbering them on both sides of it, then you really got a good thing going. But I think the biggest problem for Arizona right now is just when they get it forward, can they get people to hold it? You know, that's the struggle.
Ball will come to the near side. Antunes onside. The one-time cross towards the spot, cleared away. Played again back into the top of the area this time by Gavin. Cleared out. It'll come out to Lassiter. Trying to find the handle is Lassiter. Covarrubias now. Plenty of space now for the Galaxy. And this is what I was talking about for Arizona United. You have to challenge that ball. Covarrubias is by himself in midfield.
Well, that's the issue there, Joe, though. I think that, as you can see, as we're right here on the midline, you know, they've got 8 guys behind that ball. So with 2 there and your back 4, you're always going to have good numbers to build.
Ball out, throw it on the far side.
So that tactic, you know, right now for Frank Gallup is okay because he's only down 1-0, and he's trying to, I think, quite frankly, let's make sure we don't give another one. But,
find a little continuity, something to build on for the second half.
And it's gotten a little better for them right now.
Bardsley now. Chopped down from behind there by Bradford Jamieson. Referee says play on. Nathan Smith back to his goalkeeper, Diop. Covarrubias checking back. Interesting how Covarrubias checks all the way back. Allows for the center backs to go wide. Here's a ball ahead for Lassiter. Out comes the goalkeeper, Wosinski. Lassiter rounds him. He tries to send it towards goal, and it'll go out of play.
Yeah, it's a tough thing when you're going with top speed to make a touch, get around the keeper, and his next touch really kind of let him down. But it was a good long ball that was played forward.
Look at it
and
again
with
here,
his
Ralph.
speed, you know, look at him. He's got a nice gait to the run, gets around the keeper, but it gets too far away from him, and he couldn't cut it back. And that's the drawback.
Sometimes you got to give a little credit to the goalkeeper, though. Wosinski pushed him wide enough, and he ran out of space.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, the goalkeeper forced the play a little bit because he did come out and used his feet to try to win it.
Romney will run this one down back into his defense. Watch there by Cortez, cleared forward. Lassiter. Back to Garcia. Rafa taking off the ball. Bardsley with a good play defensively. Arizona looking for a foul. They're not going to get it. Sam Garza went to the ground. Nishanian. Covarrubias in back. 26 minutes in. The goal for the Galaxy off a penalty kick. Ari Lassiter, first of 2016. We stand 1-0 right now. It's a turnover, and now Arizona has some numbers forward. Comes in for Cortez. Too much on that ball. It'll be cleared away. Covarrubias. Bradford Jamieson, the fourth. Again, Covarrubias. Here's Romney. And Tunez now. Blair Gavin. Goes back defensively. Uzo. He'll go to the left side. Nice job by Sorto closing that one down. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, there's a guy that I've been wanting to say something about, Oscar Sordo. I thought he was the guy that might have been playing in that game against Colombia, the way he looked. He played for the U23s earlier last year, but obviously didn't make that pool.
USA 1-1 with Colombia. They'll get the return match coming up. Potential qualification for Rio.
Quick turnaround. They play Tuesday in Dallas.
Wosinski off his line. Good job again that time by the keeper, clearing it away. Uzo keeps it alive. He's able to play it forward. Gavin.
Again, Joe, that speed on the flanks for this Galaxy 2 is really tough to deal with.
Bardsley running it down the middle of the park. Good job by Bradford Jamieson getting back defensively. I know that's something their coaches want to see from him. Gavin on his right foot. He'll go wide, and Tunez is there. He's got some space. Closed down by Smith. Gets away from him. On his right foot. Plays it towards the spot. Broken up for a moment and then finally cleared. Jamieson. McBean wants to send this one long. Slager on the run. Wilsinski off his line. And he's going to allow this one to go out of play for a goal kick.
Well, it was a busy weekend for sure for our U.S. under-23 and our men's national team with Olympic qualifiers and World Cup qualifiers.
Cortez sending forward. Romney back to his goalkeeper Diop. So you reminded me about what happened on Friday night, huh?
Well, I think it's huge news, and you know, we've gone 23 straight games not losing to Guatemala. So when you lose one like that, I think it shocked us a little bit. I mean, it's always tough to go on the road, but we've had great success against them.
Yes, and I agree with you. It was shocking.
See, I think the Arizona's done a nicer job now, Joe, in these last 5-10 minutes, putting higher pressure on the back four.
Keeping the ball in midfield a little more now.
And the Galaxy are hitting long balls that are going to the Arizona keeper. And they've got to clean that up a little bit because they've lost the momentum a little bit. And I think Arizona's creeped their way back in now.
So come all the way back, Diop. Covarrubias near side. Smith, Romney, and they're starting to press higher a little bit, forcing the defenders back to the keeper and start again.
Well, you see 5 white shirts now on this half of the Galaxy's back half, and it's making it a little more tough for them to get out.
Garcia dumps this one ahead. Lassiter running it down, has a look at goal here, fires and he scores! Ariel Lassiter, his second goal of the game here in the 30th minute, and Galaxy 2 takes a 2-0 lead against Arizona.
There's a dynamite ball by Rafa Garcia on that ball that he plays over the top, and then again with Lassiter's pace, he was in behind and gets in there. Good first touch, sets his sight and beats the keeper. And it looked like he beat him to the near post. Maybe we'll see it a little better on this one, Joe.
I think it did go near post.
But again, you know, he took it well. He put it on frame, and you know, it's kind of interesting. You know, that was his dad's question to me: what's it going to take for my son to, you know, see a little time with the big guys? And I said, well, tonight will be a big way to catch the eyes if he could score some goals. That always opens, you know, Bruce's and his staff's eyes open to saying, all right, he's doing something at this level. Let's see. And
here's Lassiter now for Galaxy 2, playing it near side. Hey, follow at USL on Twitter. Great save by Wilsinski. I'll tell you again, follow at USL on Twitter to keep up with all the live action during the 2016 USL season.
Well, they've got no answer to stop Lassiter. Again, that was a good save by the keeper. And again, he struck it well, and the keeper does a nice job to parry that shot away from the far post, because he's breaking through and he's having his way right now.
Corner kick from the right side now. Covarrubias knocks it into the area. Flicked the cross. Slager got onto it, and he clears it out of play. This will be a goal kick. So just as we were talking about the fact that Arizona was getting back into the game, getting some momentum, getting more balanced out there, Galaxy 2 punished them.
Well, they punished them because they brought a higher line. And with that higher line, a ball over the top of them with a Lassiter's pace makes it perfect. And the ball that Rafa laid on was just, you know, gauged perfectly so that the keeper couldn't come and it was behind, and then Lassiter did the rest by finishing it.
So you have to be pleased with the ball, at least. Well, here we go again. As the ball is played through by McBean. Wilsinski wanted to let it go out of play, and then it ran out of steam. This will be a throw-in for Galaxy 2. How do you now defend that ball over the top? Are you going to ask your center backs to drop a bit?
I think
you have the ball drop in front of them? Because you want to keep that possession, no?
I think you have to pick and choose, Joe, when you do that. But more importantly, if we're going high, then the keeper's got to be quick off his line. And we've got to make sure, if you're Arizona, that you know, if you're going, you clearly can't allow that guy to hit that ball, Rafa Garcia, because if you do, then you're in trouble.
Here's McBean over the top to the backside. It's been cleared out. Tried to find Slager there. It's been cleared into midfield now. Shanian, Garcia, back to Romney. 33 minutes in. 2-0 in favor of the home side. Diop chased down now by Bardsley. Cleared long to the far side. Slager can't get on the end of this one. Granger able to play it away. Good job by Covarrubias closing it down though. And again up that right wing. Uzo is there. Granger along the touchline, playing ahead to Gavin. Tim. And a foul. Miguel Tim.
I think the one thing that the young Galaxy 2 are doing well is putting collective defensive pressure on them, Arizona, and not allowing them to build, just like on that ball there. That was good pressure by Bradford Jameson, and then the defender had no option but just to try to play a long ball long, and he kicked it out of bounds.
Bradford Jameson. Back out Smith. And Nishani will have to run this one down, but the Galaxy want to go to the right side here. Slager checking back. Nishanian once again. Lassiter. Sorto. Lassiter. He's knocking the ball around. This is good play on the part of LA Galaxy 2. This one dumped ahead, and Jameson is onside. On the left side, plays it through, goes backside, too much on it, and out for a throw.
So there again,
sailed on him.
No, but there again, you're talking what we were saying. Are we stepping or are we dropping? And clearly some players stepped and some dropped. So it kept the play to be onside, and Bradford James.
Here's McBean. He's brought down. No, says the referee. And we continue. Tackles from behind are allowed in the USL, huh? I've seen a couple tonight.
Well, I think the referee feels they got all ball.
Bardsley. Trying to play it across and punched away by Diop. Nice job by Diop coming off his line there. Another chance here. Garza. Sorto with the clearance, but not far enough. Arizona on possession. Cortez. And no foul. We continue. Sorto. Lassiter let it go. Unfortunately, found a defender. Here's Bardsley. Back defensively, ring off. And Tunez. And a throw here for Arizona. A little hesitant are Arizona in their passing. That ball through the middle third there, not sure of themselves as opposed to knocking the ball around. And of course, you're opening on the road and you're already down 2-0, so I can understand that to a certain degree. This ball back into midfield now. Gavin will run it down. He'll play it on the far side. Granger. Some space. Into the area it comes. Bardsley's headed to the far post, and it's wide and out for a goal kick.
Well, I think one of the things as you go through a half, Joe, you go through some good moments, some bad moments. How do you handle that? And I think for them, they've gotten some situations where the Galaxy have really pushed them up against the ropes per se, and they're surviving really. That's basically the best way I can put it right now to get to halftime.
Throw in here.
I mean, those special players that you need to break down the opponent. I think the Galaxy have those where Arizona doesn't. You know, I mean, Lassiter and McBean and obviously Jamison.
Granger on the throw in here. He'll play it back to Uzo. Back to the keeper, Wosinski. Trying to go far side. Nick Costa could get on the end of this one. Here come the Galaxy back the other way against Slager. His cross deflects to the goalkeeper. Wosinski, he'll pick up. Lots of speed there by Slager. If you put him on the inside of that defender, he might be able to knife to goal.
Yeah, it's a nice, simple 1-2 action. You know, a wall pass that sprung a player on the flank and tried to create something from their perspective. And that's going to be something that I think this young team is looking very good about.
McBean. Garcia already has an assist on the night. Bradford Jamison plays into space. Smith a little bit late on that run. And United SC comes out with possession. Cortez. Antunes. This will be a foul against Bradford Jamison. And we'll do it again. '40th minute now. Still 2-0 in favor of Galaxy 2. Antunes here on the near side. Plays ahead for Cortez, who takes a spill. That's a foul. Should say Bardsley, who takes a spill. Free kick. So Blair Gavin to take the restart. Played to the top of the area, headed away by Romney. Antunes. Good job there by Smith clearing it off of Cortez. It'll be a throw-in though. Arizona United. Ring off, you'll find Uzo. Left side, Granger. And third pass given away. Quickly, here comes Galaxy 2, Lassiter. Not a good touch that time. Miguel Tim comes out with possession. A couple of oversteps, or step overs, I should say. Let's go back defensively, Uzo. And that's the win for them right now, right?
Yes.
Able to get the ball and keep it back defensively to restart. Rafa Garcia picks up the loose ball here. It'll come near side. Nathan Smith. Hey, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Jack McBean, Ari Lassiter, and Los Dos take on St. Louis FC. That's Wednesday, March 30th, 7:30, right here at StubHub Center. Tickets are on sale right now, $10 at lagalaxy.com. Player down along the far side. Granger. Referee comes over to take a look. So I was talking about their win, meaning win of possession for United SC, is the fact that they work hard and to be able to get possession and keep a little continuity, the ball has to go back into their own half and reset. They're not able to really do it as Galaxy 2 have been able to do past the midfield stripe.
Well, I think one of the things that really they're lacking is that special player who can sometimes just get you out of trouble by his own individual talent and be a player that can dissect the opponent and hit those penetrating passes. Clearly, they also have a little bit of an issue where, you know, the backs are deeper, forwards are higher, midfielders are in between, but they're not really close enough when they play balls forward to
They're
be.
bypassing their
Right.
midfield. I mean, they really are. I mean, think about that. How many creative balls has Bardsley had the opportunity? Gavin has been the guy who's had the most touches and out of their midfield four. And Nick Costa, we've barely called his name on that left side.
Well, I think that the challenge that they're going to have to do at halftime is just that. I think they're just going to have to change their mentality of when we win the ball, we got to push more numbers forward, maybe a little quicker. If we do play quick, we got to get quicker to support those balls. I think it's like in the early part, it was just play it forward and you group just go on your own. And the Galaxy numerically always had the proper numbers back to nullify their attacks.
It looks like Granger's going to be okay. In the meantime, players from both sides have come over to their touch line, their benches, and rehydrated a bit. And a big coaching session going on here for Arizona as about 6 players have come over to talk to Frank Yallop and his assistants.
Well, you know, it's kind of like in the 43rd minute, everybody was thirsty, so
Right.
they're getting that water, and obviously the coaches have a lot to say, so some of it's already leaking out before you bring them into halftime to make sure you get your points across.
Here's Ringoff. Antunes. Collected by Garza. Miguel Tim able to play left side. Granger is back on. Uzo this time. McBean closing him down. A big left-footed ball switching towards the right. Headed away by Smith. It'll come near side again, though. Collected this time by Sam Garza. He's able to play it back. Antunes trying to find some space along the near wing. Playing the top of the box. Bardsley cleared away. Kept alive, though, by Tim. It comes forward. Gavin. Granger on the left side. This looks good for Arizona right now. Kept alive by Costa. Top of the box. Cleared away by Smith. Nice cheeky play there on the part of Sam Garza. It'll come to the goalkeeper, Diop.
Well, you know, as we approach the 45th minute mark here, you know, I think you could chuck this first half for a good start for the Galaxy 2. And obviously going in 2-0 at half would be ideal for them. I think the one thing that Arizona right now is trying to do, and they just struggle a little bit with that, is just, you know, who's going to be that midfielder who's really connecting with the front line.
2 minutes of added time coming up. Coming up at halftime, we'll have highlights of the first half. They were busy, the Galaxy, around the United 18. 2 goals have come of it, both of Ari Lassiter, I should say. Nice job there by David Romney clearing it out. But there are many more chances for LA Galaxy 2 in that first 45. We'll get you the highlights coming up in a moment. This will be a corner kick? No, a goal kick. Gibson Bardsley was lobbying for that corner. Linesman said no. So a restart here for Clement Diop. Pretty good first half for the home side, and I think some spurts for the visitors.
Yeah, I think some spurts, but nothing really that I would say that Diop has really been challenged, except that one box that he hit
on a cross.
On a cross.
Covarrubias trying to send into space here for Bradford Jamieson. He'll catch up to it and earn a corner. Lots of speed on that young man. Never thought he would catch up to that ball.
Well, you know, not only does he have speed, but, you know, quickness and agility and everything that goes with it.
Short corner taken. Covarrubias gets away from one defender, trying to find the cross if he can get it, and he'll play it off him and out of play for. It is going to be what? Throwing for Arizona or throwing for Galaxy 2? Throwing for Galaxy 2 is.
I thought it was a handball because I didn't think it really went out, and the guy put, you know.
It may have been.
You know, where, yeah, he called
It's
a
a free
handball
kick.
because he knocked it off him, but it came down, and then he thought it was out, and it never had gotten out into touch. So
Final
nice
one
spot.
here.
Nice
Right.
spot for the Galaxy to
Right
get
in,
something here, Joe.
right in front of halftime. Covarrubias plays it short, cleared away, and whiffed on it by the defender, and then cleared up high into the air. And now our referee points to midfield. 2-0 after 45 minutes here. Pretty impressive so far, I think.
I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start for the Galaxy too. I think that is something clearly, if anything, that I think they can even improve upon that with the personnel that they have over Arizona. I think clearly in that first half, the Galaxy were the better team, and the score is indicative of that.
Ari Lassiter with both the markers. Galaxy 2 go to the locker room, leading 2-0 over Arizona United SC. Halftime is coming up. Stay with us.
I'm Jossie Zardes. I'm from Hawthorne, California. Los Angeles will always be my home. This is LA.
I'm Stephen Gerrard. I'm from Liverpool, England. I call Los Angeles my second home. This is LA.
I'm Robbie Keane. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I call downtown Los Angeles my second home. This is LA.
With Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino, we welcome you back. 2-0 in favor of LA Galaxy 2 in this match. Let's get to the highlights of this one. It started early here for LA Galaxy. Here's Jack McBean's attempt. Just topped it.
He topped it, and again, as I said, he should have laid that ball square.
Corner kick. Great save by Wosinski there.
Yeah, that was a good save, and great reaction by him.
Then Lassiter brought down in the box, penalty, and Ari Lassiter nailed it. That was a great taken penalty kick.
Yeah, it was well taken, and through his effort to draw the penalty.
Now Arizona later on had their first chance on this corner kick here. And whether it hit their own player Antunes or the defender Smith, not sure on that one. Another chance here for Arizona. Right to the spot, good work defensively by Sorto.
This was a nice pass by Rafa.
And to the near side of the goal, Ari Lassiter gets his second goal of the game, puts us at 2-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, it was well finished, a good ball, and it puts them up 2-0, which gives them a nice comfort.
Yeah, Slager got on the end of that one and went over the bar and out. Here's Arizona's last chance of the first half. Bardsley onside here. And nice job by Diop.
Yeah, that was a good reaction on his part to box that away, because there was a potential chance for a shot on goal. But again, I think the one thing that right now that the Galaxy should feel good about is that, anytime you have a 2-0 lead at halftime, knowing that you create some chances, it makes you feel good that you're not chasing the game now. Arizona's got to push it and change and come out of their little defensive shell.
And that will create more opportunities for Galaxy too. Those balls over the top, like we saw with Ari Lassiter, right?
Well, yeah, but also, if those outside backs are there, push high, then you push balls to the two wide guys that the Galaxy have. man for man with their speed. They've got, I don't think there's many teams in this league that have the pace to run with those two.
And so in their case, then, for Arizona United, just keep on weathering the storm, or you just look for opportunities on set plays if you can get them?
Well, I think one of the things they've got to try to do is they've got to push somebody in centrally up to the front players to get someone there that when they get the ball, they can drop it. There seems to be a big hole offensively for them there. I think the big challenge as well that, sooner probably than later, Frank has got to say, okay, guys, we got to push higher. We got to push the game. We got to maybe go even put pressure like we did a little bit in that first half on the Galaxy back line, and maybe we could turn the ball over. Maybe we could get something and get a quick counter off a turnover by the Galaxy trying to build out of their back.
And if you're Kurt Adolfo, anything to really work on for the second half?
Yeah, I think the one thing that Kurt is going to probably address with his guys is that I think that when they move the ball quickly and get it to the people they need to get it, I don't think Arizona can close them down. So let's get Jamison the ball. Let's get Lassiter the ball in the wide channels. Let them run at people. But I think we got to have more than Jack McBean in the box. The far side's got to get in there to get the back post. Maybe a trailing guy coming in the top of the box for a pullback ball. But I think the Galaxy really have the right types of players to really exploit this Arizona defense.
LA Galaxy 2 right now at halftime, leading Arizona United 2-0 after 45 minutes. More of the break coming up after these words. Stay with us.
On Sunday, April 10th at StubHub Center, the 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on reigning champs, the Portland Timbers. We are the LA Galaxy. A team of international superstars and homegrown talent. This is our city. This is our house. This is LA. Purchase your tickets today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/tickets or call 877-3GALAXY.
I am AJ De La Garza. I am from Bryan's Road, Maryland. I call Redondo Beach my second home. This is LA.
Sunday, April 10th.
A reminder, Arizona United FC fans, Arizona United SC will take on the Seattle Sounders FC 2 March 30th at 7:30. That's coming up at home. Arizona United SC versus Seattle Sounders FC 2 March 30th at 7:30. Of course, Ezra Hendrickson leading the Seattle Sounders, right?
Yes, he is, and it's kind of exciting that, to see a former Galaxy guy out there coaching in the league. I mean, we've got a few. We got a whole staff in Toronto FC, but, Ezra's got his hands full there. He's been there. This is his second season as the head guy. And, they started out last night not on the note they wanted with Sacramento Republic. But, it'll be a good match.
A lot of pressure in Seattle right now, not only with the junior side, but with the senior side.
Well, I think one of the things that, the guys down the road, Portland now really put more pressure on you by winning an MLS Cup. They hadn't been in the playoff, and then they get in and win it. And obviously the Galaxy got knocked out by Seattle, but I think the expectations was that were they going to go further than that after getting that thorn, the Galaxy out of their way, and it didn't happen. And, they've won some Open Cups, but clearly I think the Seattle fans won an MLS Cup championship, especially because those guys down the road got one now.
There's more than coffee brewing right now in the Pacific Northwest. There's a lot of pressure there. USL scoreboard of games that have been played so far. Bethlehem over FC Montreal, 1-0. Sacramento, 1-0 winner, as Ralph just mentioned, over Seattle. Toronto and New York went 2-2. Richmond defeated Harrisburg 3-1. Louisville over Charlotte by a score of 1-0. Here at StubHub Center, Game 1 of the 2016 USL campaign. LA Galaxy 2 leading Arizona United SC by a score of 2-0. The second half is straight ahead. Stay with us.
I'm Jossie Zardes. I'm from Hawthorne, California. Los Angeles will always be my home. This is LA.
I'm Stephen Gerrard. I'm from Liverpool, England. I call Los Angeles my second home. This is LA.
I'm Robbie Keane. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I call downtown Los Angeles my second home. This is LA.
Welcome back to StubHub Center. Second half about to get underway. Players making their way onto the pitch. While we have some time here, Ralph, of course, it's been a big week in the world of soccer. Qualifiers, of course, have gotten underway with CONCACAF, the U.S. Olympic team trying to advance to Rio 2016. We'll see if that happens. The game lost a giant this week also with the passing of Johan Cruyff at a much too young age of 68.
Well, the one thing that, for many people that never saw him play, phenomenal player. He brought something in the 70s to the sport of soccer that the sport hadn't seen. Someone that could really dribble with pace and speed and acceleration. Yes, Georgie Best was a master dribbler, but I think Johan was just another player at another level. Came with a group of guys with Ajax in Holland that brought something special to the game. And then he also brought something as a manager when he went to Barcelona. And his influence.
He started it all for them.
Yeah, he influenced that whole situation in Barcelona, brought the Dutch method there. Many guys followed on. Rijkaard went there as well, the coach, Van Gaal. The Barcelona people, as well as the Dutch and the world of soccer, really recognized him. And he is a giant in the game and sorely missed. And really, for me, the thing that we got to see a little bit in this country was when he did come to the NASL as a player in this league.
You saw him here?
Yeah, along with the LA Aztecs, and he worked for his really kind of like a surrogate father, Rinus Michels, when he coached the LA Aztecs. And, just going every day to watch him train while I was a coach at Cal State LA was, was a thing of beauty. And I did get to see Georgie Best, so to see those two guys live and training in matches was something to behold. Even at their latter part of their careers,
right,
they were special players and special talents, and I know that we all miss him, and our prayers and thoughts go out to his family.
Now, I was not able to see him with the LA Aztecs. I was much too young at that time, but did remember him as a Washington Diplomat.
There you go.
Our second half about to get underway. LA Galaxy 2 leading Arizona United SC 2-0. Both goals by Ariel Lassiter from the spot and through the run of play. No subs here to start this second half as we survey the field. Galaxy 2 will defend the goal to our left, attack from left to right. Arizona United SC will have the ball to start this second 45 minutes. And we are underway. This ball coming to Bardsley now on Smith's attempted clearance. Run down into the far corner. Garza and just out of play, just shy of the corner kick spot. Thought that was interesting. The first thing they did was just dump it into the corner. Not very creative, but it worked for now. Flag goes up, offside.
Well, some teams use that play, Joe, as a kickoff, just to put it deep, put pressure, and just what happened. Maybe they mishandle it, and you get something out of it, and they did. But, you know, I think the one thing that I see with this Galaxy 2 team is that, you know, again, you've got a good solid back four with a good goalkeeper.
Throw in here for Arizona United. Going to be interesting to see if Galaxy 2 can find that same energy they had in the first 45 minutes. Sometimes at the break, you come out a little flat. Well, this will be a foul against Galaxy 2. And a yellow card here to Jack McBean, apparently. Elbow, I believe.
Yeah, I guess, you know, the referee interpreted that little push and shove. The elbow may have come a little higher, and we're going to get that in our booth now, Joe, the replay, to watch it again. And it's an air ball, and I didn't see an elbow, really. I just saw, you know, a collision, and Jack may have knocked him off balance. But
play continues here on the far side. Gibson Bardsley takes it in towards the spot. A slide out there by Garcia, able to clear it away. That was very dangerous. Lots of space, unfortunately, for United SC. They didn't have a trailing player there.
No, he turned that corner well, Beasley and Bardsley. And one of the things was he was trying to cut it back, but no one was there at that spot. So the Galaxy really were fortunate on that one.
Corner from the near side now. Sent to the backside of the 6. Gavin to run it down and runs out of real estate. Goal kick here for LA Galaxy.
Well, these are the things that really just, you know, get you as a coach. You work on restarts in corners, and that's something that you can rehearse and practice and practice and practice, and then you get a corner taken that's just not a quality corner, and it goes out of bounds straight away, and nothing out of it.
Missed opportunity, especially when you're trying to dig yourself out of a 2-0 hole, right?
No
You get a set play, try to make the most of it.
And that's a way of creeping back in, Joe. You know, just getting something off a restart.
Another foul this time in the Galaxy's favor. Although the ball knocked ahead by Covarrubias, and we're going to do this again. Apparently did not hear the whistle.
Well, I think every coach is talking about, if you're Arizona and Frank, hey, let's get in the game the first 15. Galaxy coach saying, okay, you know they're going to come with higher energy, more effort. Manage it, match it, and make sure you don't concede a goal. So both teams really looking for that one.
Covarrubias sends it through. Romney got on the first ball, but it's cleared out. Garza. He'll go far side and out of play. Bardsley will get the throw-in out of this. Gavin. Cleared out by Nathan Smith. Another throw-in here.
So these first 4 minutes, Joe, a little raggedy. A lot of balls in and out of play. No one really building anything with any consecutive passes of possession.
Another long ball, easily cleared by Romney. I think if you're Frank Yallop, you're probably asking why on that particular play. Why would you dump it like that when you had options? Good work here by Costa. And he'll get the foul on Rafa Garcia. Garcia picks up a yellow here. I don't mind this yellow card, but what I mind is Bradford Jamieson was swiped right in front of your eyes in the first half from behind. And you just call the foul there.
Yeah, I think that was really evident that I thought it might have been worthy of a yellow. There again, just Rafa misgauges it. You know, he's going to close and he was thinking about it, and then he got there and he just, you know, ran right into him physically and created a foul.
Opportunity here for Arizona. The bend towards the back post. Brought down well by Diop. You know, right now Diop, the number 2 with the big club. Brian Rowe, the number 1 goalkeeper. The injury to Dan Kennedy keeping him out for an extended period. So it's good for him to get minutes right now.
I think it's always good for your second guy to get minutes and get game and stay ready and be fresh. You know, that was just like a lot of times, you know, for Rowe as well when he was the 2 guy.
Here's Granger. This one to the near side for Costa, cleared away by Sordo. Granger again. Cortez. Back out it goes. Collected by Garza. This looks good. Cortez had a look, decides to go left side instead. Costa plays it through right on the keeper Diop. So United comes out and puts a little pressure here on Galaxy 2 right now. They've had the better of the first 6 minutes or so.
Well, I think that's, you know, you can almost anticipate that and expect that. But as you said earlier, I think that's the key. I'm wondering what happened. You know, okay, it's 2-0 guys, but we got to come back and play again. This is where young players have to learn that. You know, you come back, and we witnessed that a lot last year.
You're only halfway there. That's true.
No, but we've witnessed that a lot. That was kind of like a trademark of theirs. We see, you know, one good half. We didn't see that consistency that you want to see.
Yeah, it took them a good while before they figured that part out, to be able to put 2 halves together towards the latter part of the season. Remember, they snuck into the playoffs, right?
Right. They got hot at the right time, and they made a good push at the end. And then obviously when they got in the playoffs, they made another good push and went always to the final.
Sordo. Slager pushed a bit, but able to keep possession, and then loses it along the near side. This will be a throw-in. Cortez wants the foul. He'll get it here. Sold it well.
Well, these fouls and picking up yellow cards and losing the ball are all playing in the favor of Arizona, really.
I think what Galaxy 2 needs to do is, again, what we talked about in the first half. They were knocking the ball around well, making Arizona United chase touchline to touchline, especially in the middle third. They've allowed them to dictate right now and ugly up the game.
Well, the Galaxy can't put 3 passes together at this stage, so it's a huge problem.
It's Gavin. Granger. Taken off the ball there by Slager. Lassiter could not get on the end of it. Good work by Costa getting it back. This one through for Cortez. Should have been offside. He is off. And possession back to LA Galaxy 2.
Well, again and again now, you know, the frustrating part as Kurt Onoflo is experiencing is you want your team to play better, and yet somehow they just can't put it together right now.
I'll find the passes. There's another good ball here for Cortez. He's on this time. Lassiter coming back defensively. The cross at the top of the area and cleared away by Smith. This will be a throw-in just shy of the corner kick spot. Good work there by Ari Lassiter coming all the way back to help out.
Yeah.
Not sure if you're happy about that if you're the head coach. Forward coming all the way back.
Well, one of the things was Cortez has got to hit that ball a little deeper, more in front, so that Lassiter couldn't break that play up, but he hit it not the way he needed to.
Here's Granger. Cross will go towards the backside of the area. Cleared by Bradford Jamison. I think that was his first touch of the second half. And still a mess right now. Comes near side. Granger one more time. Good job by Slager winning it back. And he'll dance through one tackle and this ball goes out of play. Hey, check out USL Soccer on Instagram to see match highlights and action shots from games around the USL. .56 minutes in, still 2-0 in favor of Galaxy 2. And Tunez gets away from Smith, gets the cross away, headed out by Romney. Ring off. Right side it'll go, another ball into the area. Sordo, glancing header. Slager cleans it up, and McBean sends into midfield. It's a good challenge right now for Galaxy 2. Try to find that rhythm again. Certainly Arizona United SC coming out a little more physical, a little more energy in their play.
Well, they got everything going though, Joe. The Galaxy are dropping off, so they're giving them time, giving them a little space to build and play, and just now, as I say that, now they've stepped high to put pressure on them.
Wosinski sends it to midfield. Second ball won by Garza. And Tunez stripped of the ball by Bradford Jamison and brought right back. Nick McBean doing good. Jack that time doing a good job. And he'll get the foul.
Well, the one positive, Joe, that even though the Galaxy aren't really getting on track and getting their game back to where it was in the first half, they haven't conceded a goal, and you know, the time element is starting to favor the Galaxy, because sooner or later now they've lost that first 15, Arizona, and they only have 30 then after that.
Nishanian. Sordo. Covarrubias holds off two defenders, gets the pass away. Slager to keep it alive. Back to Sordo. Play it back to Romney. Runs this one down. He'll go left side. Smith. And not a good ball there by Nathan Smith. This will be a throw the other way.
That's poor ball, and not even close. And this is what's happened too often, too much in this half for the Galaxy to start the second half.
Throw in. So come to Cortez. Gavin. Able to go right side. Again, Gavin one more time. Tried to go to the wing one more time for Antunes. Went to the well one too many times. And the Galaxy come out with possession. Lassiter able to play it forward. Here's McBean. Right side it goes, Covarrubias. Galaxy getting some numbers into the attack. Covarrubias plays it across the top of the 18. Bradford Jamison got it into the air and then cleared away, and that allowed for the defense to get back. I thought Covarrubias again that time would go to goal. He had the time, he had the space. He was the only one really forward.
Right.
Here's Covarrubias again. His ball not that good this time around. Intercepted and cleared. Granger. So find Garza. Back out to Granger. Covarrubias. McBean chopped down. That's a card. Free kick.
That was a tough foul, and clearly a foul from behind, and worthy of a yellow card. I mean, the ball was being played in, and he leaves his feet and gets him in. Luckily that the foot wasn't planted or standing, that he was sliding in, and Jack's all right on that one.
Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Foul against the Galaxy's Ariel Lassiter here. Come out the far side now. Bradford Jamieson getting back, and Tunez trying to keep him off the defense. Doing well and keeping possession. Plays it through. Costa has an open chance. Out comes Diop, and this is going to be a foul outside the area. Sordo grabbing on there. I thought the referee might even point to the spot.
I thought it was going to be in the spot, but he called it not. He called it outside.
Linesman on the far side saying it's outside the area.
But again, they're falling asleep, the Galaxy. You know, here's a guy breaks in midfield, slips the ball, and
it's close.
You know, I think when you really look at this, if we had the capability of slowing it down, I thought he was in the box myself. But linesmen are saying no. Arizona obviously feels it's in there. So
Diop seems to be okay.
Now he's going over to double check and asking.
Well, it was the linesman that was pointing outside the area. He was the one that was walking back.
Right. So
outside the box.
I don't think the USL guys are wired up to hear each other. I think that's why they have to run over there and check with it. You know, check with him and say, is it in and out?
Let's take a look at it one more time here, Ralph. This one like the low shot, so it's going to be hard for us to see really at the line of the penalty area, but certainly Sordo had his arm, and he's going to pick up the yellow card here. Is it a red card? Did I just see a red card? I did see a red card.
Well, he's claiming he was last man. So
and Oscar Sordo has been ejected from this contest.
So that really changes the game a little bit.
All right, so we can look at it again here, that other replay we're looking for from the top. Here's Antunes now. Well, we'll try to bring it to you if we can. Well, so Oscar Sordo is out. Galaxy 2 will play a man down the rest of the way here in the 63rd minute. All right, one more time. It's really close. And the free kick is going to happen just outside the box. In fact, the ball is down on the line, by my eyes.
Yeah, it is. It's basically the hand grab on the arm shows it was outside, and then obviously he falls down in the box, which makes you think it's in the box. But now Oscar has to come off, and I don't think they're going to have to sub, put it in the back, and take somebody off.
Good opportunity here for Arizona United. Very close to goal, so that wall needs to stay as, well, didn't have to after all, over the bar and out of play. Goal kick here. I thought they tried to pound it through the wall.
No, he just got too under it. And actually, the Dos Galaxy is going to come with 2 subs.
Look at it one more time here. Gibson Bardsley just got underneath it completely. And outside for a goal kick.
Free kicks like that, Joe, are you're either happy or you're just perturbed with the way you've taken it.
Much too close, I think, to pick out a corner up high, right? At least I thought so.
Yeah.
Slager with the slide tackle. This is going to be a throw-in.
So now what the Galaxy have to do, knowing that they got a 2-goal lead, Joe, is just make sure now that they stay compact, get in 2 lines of 4, back midfield 4, keep one high. It's very simple. And
Rafa Garcia is being pulled.
So it's a little surprising to me. You take off Garcia, your defensive midfielder, knowing that you're going to have to defend a lot more. And
he's playing on a yellow card, though. That's another reason.
Yeah, but his experience, you can't just chuck that away. I mean, his experience how to kill a game is huge. And but maybe they figure, hey, he's got 65 minutes in him. Let's get 2 fresh legs in there to help us because we're going to defend a lot more now.
Throwing again here for Arizona. They're making another substitution here, their first one. A little surprised that Garza's done. Long Tan did very well for them last year against Galaxy 2. Long Tan did. Big rainbow of a cross into the area, nodded towards goal by Cortez. Saved by Diop.
So obviously you make Jack McBean the lone ranger up top. He's going to be your target for all the balls going forward.
So Brian Rebellon comes on defensively. Here's Smith on the near side now. Long ball intended for Jack McBean. And fortunate to keep that one in play. Lassiter. Rebellon, and that one get through him. Romney dumps it back on the right side. Now Rebellon. McBean, Covarrubias, Lassiter, played into space. No foul there. Nathan Smith is fouled, and a free kick. So what we have here, 5 defenders, is that what I'm seeing? Rebellon, Romney, Nishanian. You have Nathan Smith on the right side now for the Galaxy. And of course, a new left back in there. Josh Turnley. Turnley, a rookie for the Galaxy this year, picked up in the draft.
Right.
Playing on the left side.
See, so now you've got to push. Your 2 center backs are always going to be free. You got to get the outside backs forward to build in your attack. And these continual fouls by Arizona only help the Galaxy.
Long Tan slow to get up. He's all right, though. All right, as I look at the field, what is Rebellon's responsibility here? He's playing, looks like he's playing in front of the back 4. Slotted there.
Right. And I think what they want him to do is stay more at home than go forward. Don't create a hole, because they're going to push 3 forward high all the time now. And you want that help and that support right there. And so sometimes you might have to become the 3rd center back.
Long ball here. Intended for Bardsley. It'll go far side. Turnley to keep it in play. Ran out of room. This will be a throw-in.
Well, now you know, if you're Kurt and his staff and his players, you know, hey, it's not about the aesthetics now. It's just about killing the game and trying to survive the next 20
Still
minutes.
a lot of time though, no? 20 minutes plus added time because the red card.
Yeah, but it's tough, Joe, when you now all of a sudden a man down. If Arizona plays the game correctly by moving the ball quickly and finding the open guy, the extra man.
Another long ball cleared out, but the players that can possess for you are on the field still. McBean, Bradford Jamieson, Ari Lassiter, Covarrubias had a nice 45 minutes. Those guys can find the rhythm once again. They should be able to manage being a man down, no?
Well, yeah, but they haven't found it at all, Joe, even when it was 11v11 to start the game.
Hey fans, all USL matches are available live, free, and in HD on YouTube. Follow the action on the USL YouTube channel. Arizona United having the better part of this second half, but it's still 2-0 in favor of LA Galaxy 2. Here's Gavin. Knocks it on the left side, Granger. He'll play into the area. Long 10 with the chance, and wide and out of play. Goal kick.
Well, that was a direct ball into the box, knocked back, and then hits a full volley to challenge, but you know, nowhere near on goal. And the referee is now going to tell the Galaxy keeper, you know, pick it up, get the ball in play, which is always a thing that the referees think they're going to do time wasting.
Diop sends this one long, knocked down by Uzo. Here's Cortez, able to keep possession. And Tunez on the far side. Romney to run him down all the way to that far side, left side defensively. Ring off. Gavin. And Tunez once again. Bradford Jamieson defending on the play. This will come out. Again, Gavin. On the left side is Granger. Smith defending on the play. Lassiter there as well. Lots of possession here for Arizona United. Ring off. Long 10 pushed off the ball. Good work here by Nishanian, and it comes out to Covarrubias. He's able to play it wide on the right side. Here comes Lassiter. Arizona having some numbers back. Lassiter dodges two defenders, can't dodge the third, and he'll get the foul on the delay call by our official. And Lassiter is down here on the near side, right in the middle of the field, I should say.
Right.
Looks like he's going to be okay, though. May have cramped.
These situations now, you know, when you get fouled, chance to take a little time off the clock. You know, don't be in a rush to do a restart, get the ball into play.
I'm not sure what the delay foul was about, though. As we looked at that replay, the quick restart, it's being whistled down again. We'll do it again.
That was a break for Arizona because no one was wide on that play for Bradford Jamieson. Had the play been able, the referee was saying he was pushing the wall back, walking out to 10. So you had to wait for my whistle.
Well, this restart coming about 25 yards from goal. Lassiter and Covarrubias are there. Jamieson, McBean, top of the 18. The shot by Lassiter over the bar and out.
Got another sub here by Arizona, Joe. And I think, again, probably a defender off to really push another attacker on.
Granger is out. Freddie Ruiz comes onto the field. As we look at it again on the replay here. Antunes. Ring off once again as the Galaxy drop numbers all the way back. Defensive side of that midfield stripe. Ring off again. Long ball. The far side, this will be a foul. Bardsley pushing. And a free kick.
But I don't know why Arizona wants to hit these long balls over the top when they could, then we could just build it, you know, with the extra guy they have and make sure that they keep possession of the ball and build it, because I think they've got the numbers to do it right and make sure that they can get chances, because really they haven't really gotten too many chances, Joe, with the extra man, and already another 15 gone.
Through ball here for Bradford Jamieson, a heavy touch. Collected by Wosinski. He has not been busy in this second half. He was very busy in the first 45. Here's Costa. Look at it one more time, breaking through. Just that touch got away from him. Ruiz. Not a good ball. This is easy. Cleared away by Turnley. And given right back. Ruiz once more time. Right side it'll go. Towards the spot. Ruiz brings it down to the right side. Turns it towards goal. It's blocked by Romney in a corner kick. Nice job by David Romney that time, although Ruiz looking very dangerous.
Yeah, and that turnover was a bad turnover by Neeskens. I mean, that's the ball he's got to deal with. And he gave it right away.
Uzo. Here's Gavin, knocking it through for Cortez, and boy, he wants that one back. He had a clean look at goal and had that ball bounce up and allowing for Diop to pull that one down.
Well, you know, it was a good ball that found him on the backside, and he was open. And, you know, I think he decided that he was going to go to goal on a full side volley and didn't catch it correctly.
Another ball into the Galaxy defense. This will be easy for Diop. Turnley. All the way back to Diop once again. Covarrubias fortunate that ball bounced his way. Lassiter, and should have done better with that one, Ari.
No, I think the whole team really the second half and really hasn't come out of the halftime and play the way they're capable. And surely now they're going to have to last 15 here really just kind of do what they're doing, just break up plays and survive the last 15.
Rebellon, a bad touch, but a good defensive recover there. Still Arizona on possession. Costa brought down by Smith. That's a foul and a free kick.
That's a bad foul in my opinion, because you know now you give them a free chance to take a stationary ball, put it into the box, get everybody forward, and get a chance.
Quick restart taken by Gavin, knocks it into the area. Second ball's loose in the 18. Blocked by Romney. He's going to run this one down. Romney will just keep possession here for a moment. Finds McBean. Jack by himself on that far side, and needs a little more help there.
Well, there was no one there.
Yeah.
Jack is usually the target. No one replaced him when he came back. I'm watching, you know, Jamieson. I'm watching Lassiter. They're walking, coming out of the back into there. So, you know, maybe tired legs. First game of the year, and obviously when you're playing a man down, it takes a lot more energy.
Smith all the way back to the keeper, Diop. You know, fans, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Jack McBean, Ari Lassiter, and Los Dos take on St. Louis FC Wednesday, March 30th, 7:30, right here at StubHub Center. Tickets are on sale and only $10 at LAGalaxy.com. Cheeky move there by Clement Diop. I'm I'm sure he's going to hear from his head coach after the match, though. That was great. Don't do it again.
I wouldn't even use the word great. I would say just hit it first time, take no risk there, and then he gave a ball to his back there that really puts him, if he doesn't handle it well, a real dangerous situation.
Cleared back into midfield now. Gavin. Ruiz. Lots of possession here for Arizona. Not a good ball this time. Smith able to clear. Again, Gavin. Plays into the area. Diop comes off his line, does a good job, pulls it down. 81st minute now with Galaxy 2 leading 2-0 over Arizona United SC.
I think Arizona's beating themselves by these long balls that, you know, are easy for the Galaxy to win or collect. And
it's a bad ball. Bradford Jamieson may have a chance. Brzezinski does a good job coming off his line. But that's all it's been, though. Few and far between here for the Galaxy in the second half. Dominant in the first half, and I think you could say that they deserved maybe one more goal, but if not more than that. Right now, though, trying to deal with being down a man. Oscar Sorto with the direct red. And United has come out better in the second 45. Bardsley thinking about taking the shot. Good job by Rebellon. Here's Jack McBean now. Able to play it far side. Rebellon will clear to the near side now. Covarrubias trying to go around the near side on Costa, grabs on, and that'll be a foul and a free kick and maybe a yellow card.
good move by Covarrubias, you know, to get around him, fight through it, persevere, to get and draw the foul.
Another substitution here for the Galaxy. Look at it one more time here, Ralph.
Yeah, he just grabbed onto his arm and pulled him down. And the Galaxy now are making a sub here.
Jaime Villarreal coming on. Bradford Jamieson is done. Impressive first half from Bradford Jamieson. Didn't see too many touches in the second half.
Overall, Joe, I thought he did all right the first half. I didn't see enough. I didn't see anything in the second half. I know, yeah, they're 10 men into the game, and it made it difficult. But, you know, these are the things that, you know, with young players, they need to learn and grow and figure things out. Because he should have been a player that saw the ball a little bit and looked for him with a man-down situation with his speed and pace.
Here's Covarrubias, 83rd minute now. Working on Ruiz, able to get the cross away. It's cleared. Cuevas, who just came onto the pitch. Long tan. Pass to the near side for Costa. This will come forward for Cortez. He'll get away from Romney, but nice recovery there to help out by Smith. This is out of play for a throw-in. So Bardsley's done.
So now they made their last sub, I think.
Poltronieri coming on. Here's Poltronieri. Cleared out. Rebellon. And able to go near side to Jack McBean. Villarreal flicks on. Covarrubias tried to go left side for Ari Lassiter. Good idea. Not long enough, unfortunately. This will be a goal kick.
Well, you know, the thing now, Joe, and you look at the clock and you say, okay, there's 6 minutes to go. you're not really too upset with that long ball, even though it wasn't measured well. You know, you're not exposing yourself, and you're not going to get out, and that's the key that they're doing right now. The Galaxy, they're keeping themselves well and intact.
Covarrubias does a good job of winning this one back. Here's McBean. Jaime Villarreal trying to make the run. The pass should have happened sooner on the part of McBean. Cortez towards the near side. Smith is there, back to his goalkeeper Diop. He'll one-time this into midfield. McBean able to chest it towards the near side, but it finds the touch line. Gavin. And Tunez. Ring off. Galaxy will give you that all night long now in the final moments for sure. Portraneri can't find it. This will be a throw-in.
Those are killers there. You're trying to build the game, and then you put the ball into touch with no one on you, and that's not a positive thing. And obviously, you know, I think with Arizona that they would have to really look back at this second half of some lost opportunities to maybe get themselves into this game. And they didn't surely take advantage of the man down that the Galaxy are playing with.
Long Tan, able to go right side on Tunez. Here's Cuevas. Lobs at top of the 18, knocked away. Still kept alive though. Gavin to Tan. Cortez, looked like an extension there of his arm going out the right side, but the Galaxy looking to clear, and they do. That look like a handball to you?
It looked like it, but I think he thought about it, but then he realized where he was and pulled it away. But I don't think anyone's arguing that fact. But I think that the issue here is these long balls played centrally in the this Galaxy box. Those are easy for them to defend.
Costa. Nice job there by Smith. Back to Diop. Gonna go right side now. Tan. Back out Cuevas. 87th minute. 2-0 in favor of the home side. And Tunez. Look like United is running out of ideas. Gavin. Play on the left. Portraneri. Cleared away. Smith again. Knocked forward. And McBean just tried to send it long and didn't get enough of it. Again, Gavin. Long Tan. And Tunez. Blue shirts all around. Switched on to the left side. Portraneri, and he again did not play it well. That's twice now.
Not good at all, Joe. And
right in front of your manager.
And they've got 3 or 4 guys sitting back here. The 2 center backs are staying back. You know, there's no one up high for the Galaxy, so you're down 2-0. There's 3 or 4 minutes left to go. You got to put a greater push to get numbers forward into the attack.
Villarreal able to knock this one forward. McBean up high into the air. Gavin shields it well to get it back for Arizona United. Portraneri able to keep this one in play this time. Costa back to Portraneri and then cleared away. Lassiter, smart move, just knocking it downfield. Ring off. Another clearance by Smith. He's had a pretty good game, both at the left back and right back position here, I thought. Cuevas, right side, and Tunez. Plays in for Tan, trying to get on the end of this one. Turnley able to clear, but not far enough. This will be a foul and free kick.
Well, I give the young men of the Galaxy a good grade on just defending, not giving chances, winning balls, playing it out of danger, and holding on to this game here right now. And that's just what they've been doing. I think you said earlier maybe they went too early, but surely they went into that mode and they stayed in it. And I don't think Arizona's countered it with quality of play that you need to get it wide, turn corners. They're just playing long balls forward.
Ball out of play over the far side. We'll wait on the stoppage time here. I'm guessing 4 minutes. What do you think?
Well, I think you got to give 4,
Red card and all the subs.
Right. So we'll see.
Uzo. Come ahead for Costa. Decides to get the early ball into the area. Knocked away by Romney. Not cleared far enough, though. Here's a chance towards goal. Cleared away. 3 minutes of added time. Bit surprising there. Ring off. Long 10. Back to goal. Good work defensively. And cleared out.
See, I don't understand that, Joe. I mean, he's dribbling the ball, trying to beat a guy. There's got to be someone that's open.
You would think, right?
I mean, if you don't move the ball, it doesn't happen. And that's clearly what they've lacked this second half, Arizona.
Kurt Arnolfo thinking about one more substitution before this one comes to an end. Adonis Amaya would be the player that comes on. Here's Cuevas. Cleared away by Lassiter. Wosinski now all the way out to midfield. He'll dump it long. Top of the Galaxy penalty area. Knocked down in front. Clear it out again. Potrinieri. Gavin. Here's Ringhoff. Play to the far side. Knocked down in front. Good ball, top of the area. The Galaxy closed it off. Did well there. Referee looking at his watch. Another ball out of play from Lassiter. Substitution coming up here for the Galaxy. Lassiter is done.
Well, I think for me, Lassiter was the player of the match. I thought he played really well in that first half, was the difference maker. And for me, getting the 2 goals was quite a bit on his part, and had a good game overall in that first half.
Some work to be done for the second half, but you also have to give some credit for Arizona. Came out with some better energy to start.
Yeah, they did, and then obviously with Sorto getting sent off, it changed the whole game for the Galaxy in that regard.
Potrinieri. Come back out. Gavin. Knocked out into the Galaxy penalty area. Nice job by Romney, able to clear it out, but there's a corner kick coming up. So maybe one last chance to get a marker here for Arizona, but I believe the result is well in hand at this point.
Well, I think with the amount of time that's left, yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Here's the cross into the area. The header towards goal, batted down by Diop. And that should pretty much do it. Referee looking at his watch once again, telling the goalkeeper to get up, that you'll still have to play it towards midfield. Our referee points to midfield, and this one has come to an end as we look at the replay off the corner kick. LA Galaxy 2 opening up the 2016 season with a 2-0 victory against Arizona United SC. A very good first 45, not so good in the second 45, but they still, Ralph got the clean sheet out of it.
Yeah, and I think, I think always, Joe, the situation is soccer's that way. Sometimes halves, things change. And then clearly for the Galaxy, this first 8-9 minutes didn't start well, but then obviously when Oscar was red carded, I think it clearly didn't lend itself for them to
Dictated the strategy.
Yeah, and the strategy was very simple for Kurt. Hey, we've got 2 goals. If we maintain this and bunker in, then and we can close down the spaces, we're okay. You know, we're going to get out of here with 3 points and we're going to be all right. But I think, you know, one of the challenges all the time that I want to see is that with a player like Lassiter, a player like Bradford Jamieson, you know, maybe put one of those guys high, drop Jack like they did later, and play long balls with their pace and speed over the top. Maybe they chase it down. But you're not looking for the 3rd goal. You're just looking to really weather their pressure. And I think clearly for me, you know, for Arizona, they didn't really move the ball enough to make the Galaxy have to come out of position to exploit spaces, whether it's wide or through or around or over the top to play and get behind them to score. And I think, quite frankly, I think it was pretty easy for the Galaxy to defend, even though they were a man down.
Final comments and highlights are coming up next. LA Galaxy 2 open up the season with a 2-0 victory against Arizona United SC.
Just before the traffic.
Just that jump, Gio. You got that sort of just go Gio behind them.
Like from either side, like you're going to come around the table, or we're going to stay like front. We come in and then we'll peel off around the side. So we can be funny. Picture. No one's getting on me in here. Any music?
Gio, get the picture, man. Gio's about to get pranked. Gio! Photo! I knew that. I said, what?
We're like in appearance with the fans, signing autographs, and I didn't expect from Stevie and Kino that, but you know, it was a fun thing. I get scared, surprised, you know, I didn't expect that, you know, I was like, what's going on? But just I turned on and I heard the voice of Robbie Keane, so I knew straight away that they were making a joke with me.
We welcome you back to StubHub Centers. We're putting a bow on this one. A very nice start for LA Galaxy 2 in the 2016 campaign. A 2-0 win against Arizona United SC. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this one, as the Galaxy did all their damage in the first 45 minutes. Corner kick to start this one off. A great save by Wosinski here, Ralph. The Galaxy would have been off and running, and Wosinski had a big first 45 minutes.
Oh, he was busy. He was busy.
Ariel Lassiter brought down in the penalty area. Here's Lassiter, his first of a 2-goal night. Took that very well.
Well, he was the guy who brought down, and then he was obviously awarded to take it.
And then another chance here for Lassiter through the run of play, and that one, I think, first of all, taken well by Lassiter, but I think Wosinski would have wanted that back.
Well, that, but I also think that, you know, it was a fantastic ball by Rafa Garcia to play that ball over the top.
Arizona had some chances in the first half, not many, but nice cross here. The Diop did a good job coming off his line to clear it out of his box. And a corner kick later on towards the end of the match, and that's pretty much sealed the deal.
Yeah, and I think, Joe, you know, when it was 2-0 and Sorto was sent off, I thought, okay, the Galaxy will be okay. if they can just defensively organize themselves. And obviously right away, Coach Onafo made 2 subs, decided to take Rafa Garcia off, brought in Neeskins. He decided right away to make those changes, get an outside back in there and go with that route. And clearly just say, hey, guys, we're up 2-0. It's just about defending to win the game, really. And that's what they did. And clearly they stifled the Arizona side, even though they had the man advantage. I mean, we really weren't calling Diop's name that much that put him under pressure. And so you got to give him credit for that. I think the other thing that was evident to me was that, I think this is a good experienced group of guys they've got out there that were okay with that. There was no look of panic that, we're a man down. And I think that helps when you have a 2-goal cushion.
Quick turnaround here for Galaxy 2. They'll play again on Wednesday night right here at StubHub Center. Tickets are available $10 at LAGalaxy.com. But a nice start to the young season. 2016 gets underway with a 2-0 victory over Arizona United SC. For Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino saying so long from StubHub Center. We'll see you again on Wednesday night, and we wish you and yours a very happy Easter weekend. Good night.
Sugar and spice. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, I got you. When I hold you in my arms, I know that I can't do no wrong. My love won't do you no harm, and I feel nice, like sugar and spice. I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, I got you. Can't do no wrong, and when I hold you in my arms, my love can't do me no harm, and I feel nice, like sugar and spice.